All right, so it's been a little while since I've done anything. I got some parts laying around here. I want to finish building this lower here. I bought an Aero Precision lower, the M4E1, I believe. I want to put a short throw safety in it, 45 degree. So this is just stock for now, but I've already got oversized pins in it. These old parts I kind of had laying around from another build. I'm got a Timney 3.5 pound trigger in it, single stage, phase 5 extended bolt release. I want to run an A2 style stock, so I want to get rid of this collapsible. Everything I got's collapsible, and run a single, a fixed stock on it. So I got an Aero Precision tube, and I was going to run it with this Armor Spec, which I haven't had the chance to try this out, but so far it looks pretty promising. It's not JP springs, but I'm pretty sure it's going to run right there with them. Everything I've seen and done has been pretty equivalent to the JP spring, just the price difference. I'm gonna run the little Vortec AR Sharps Rifle Company with the Rely bolt. Used it before. It's rather nice. Still super slick. Probably got 800 rounds on this bolt. There's not a lot of wear on it. Pretty minimal. Put a Strike Industries forward assist here. And just a standard charging handle for now. I ended up going with the Raptor again, but I don't want flat dark earth because I already have a flat dark earth build. And then this will be the upper. Super stoked to get this upper today. The box upside down, didn't I? So it was $4.99, and I bought it. Had a bunch of special little codes and stuff for Optics Planet. I ended up getting it for $3.69. It took them a month for them to send me the upper, because they never seem to have it in stock. I called and complained several times, and oh no, it's magnetic. But I ended up calling and complaining to Optics Planet because it took so long. So what I was going with was just a standard M-LOK style, just like this, the Atlas S1, with a standard barrel in it. But instead I ended up getting upgraded to the 223 Wild barrel here, 1 1/8 twist, stainless steel, and it is fluted. So like I said, got a really good deal for 369 bucks. I believe is what it was total. So far, everything I'm seeing, everything looks to be spot on. Aero Precision. So far, I can't say nothing bad about them. Definitely a phenomenal company. It's definitely going to look billet. Has that billet look. Let me get this out here. But the rail, this is super light. So I'm basically trying to build this to run. Gonna run 3-gun with it. Which people, oh, you should have got an 18, putting a fixed stock on a 16. Well, that's what I want. I'm a short guy, pretty damn short. Let's just say I'm not over 6 foot, 5'8", 5'9". So this would definitely do me well. Several attachments here, quick detachments. That's kind of fancy. I'm super impressed with the layout of this rail. It is super light. Sure need to get a better camera system. But I'm going to change the flash hider here and go with, I'm going to go with the SJC comp. Is that what it is? JCS? One of the two. And the Titan, little torque screw they give you with it is, gonna be metal, right? Yeah. It is magnetic. That's unusual. But it's a pretty good deal on this Atlas One rail here. I do like the fact that everything they pretty much do takes a set screw instead of a roll pin. So that's fancy. Yeah, I want to replace that. And I'll probably switch over, like I said, this comp to the Titan. Or I may see if this phase 5 here will fit it. I'm not too sure. I like the way that looks on this rail here, but this rail is that's a lot larger than that. It may fit down in that little skinny rail on this Aero Precision. Anyway, just kind of wanted to show what I had going on here. Once I get it fixed and going, we will we'll see how she runs. I'm still waiting on the stock to get here. So we'll go with the skeletonized stock. Should be 2 more days, 3 more days. But at some point I'll end up putting a 1x4, 1x6 on it. I said set it up, run 3-gun. See how she's gonna operate. I think it should go over pretty well. Oh, I gotta get the spacer for this too. So I had to call Armaspec in order. They got a spacer to where you can put this in a A2 style barrel. Or I'm sorry, a buffer. So look at the length on that. Same thing with JP spring. I guess they give you one, but they got the spacer that goes with it. And the difference between this and the JP spring, silent capture spring, is with the JP springs, you have to use their spacer and then sometimes put a quarter in the back. Well, once you put a quarter in the back, it still sticks, the buffer sticks out, you know, a little bit to where you can't make the upper and lower. And you need to take the spacer and run it across the belt sander or some kind of bench grinder, you know, to get it adjusted to where you want. Well, with this here, they said they're dead on. You never have to worry about it. Plus, it's held back by your detent. You don't have to take that out for the Armaspec. It'll operate with it. No issue whatsoever. It's made to operate with the spring in. That way, when you open the rifle, you don't have the buffer tube spitting out the buffers, and you don't have to worry about that. JP spring's a little bit different. Theirs don't take the detent. So that's going to be a plus for me. Like I said, still got some upgrading to do. Want to replace this with the Battle Arms Development 40 or 45. I'd like to get rid of this mag release. Don't like having that where you can see the screw in spot. Need to put trigger pins in it. Of course, the tinning, it holds it in place. There's 2 set screws down inside here, both sides, that you can hold it into place. It's not really going to go nowhere. You can push on these pins all you want. They're not moving. But yeah, so far super impressed with Aero's layout and their design. I really like the idea that they run set screws instead of pins. That makes a difference. I guess if you're building multiple ones, it'd be great to know. But super happy right now with this Aero setup. So far it's looking great. I'll have to get it set up and run, make sure everything's going to work right. And I don't have to change the weight system on this Armaspec, being that I went with, is it 4.7? Yeah, 4.7 ounces. Probably might want to go with a 3.8, the H, but I went with the H2 just because I've seen several people saying they're running that setup with a mid-length like that. And if not, I got the pistol and another AR that'll work fine in, so we can go from there. But super happy. Keep up the work, Aero. For the cheap man, I like it. Yeah, once we get the build said and done, throw it all together and show you what I got. And don't forget, these come with your rail. That way you can take it off. Speaking of that, it's just single unscrew. You just unscrew it and then it slides off. It's got a clamping mechanism here. I forget what they call the lock mechanism on this, but it's pretty nifty. That's all I got for now. I'll see if I can't get some of this together, see what it looks like later on. Godspeed.